The RMS Titanic. She was the largest ship ever built at the time. People called her unsinkable. The Titanic was a marvel of engineering, luxurious and grand. She represented the pinnacle of shipbuilding and captured the world's imagination. The Titanic was designed with safety in mind, with a double-hulled bottom and watertight compartments. These compartments were designed to close automatically if water entered, theoretically keeping the ship afloat. This led to a widespread belief that the Titanic could not sink, no matter the circumstances. Newspapers and magazines touted the Titanic's advanced safety features. Public confidence in the ship was sky high. People were eager to sail on this marvel of the seas, believing it to be the safest ship ever built. This belief in the Titanic's invincibility would have tragic consequences. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic embarked on her maiden voyage. She sailed from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. Over 2,200 passengers and crew were on board. They represented a cross-section of society, from wealthy first-class passengers to immigrants seeking a new life in America. The Titanic offered unparalleled luxury for its first-class passengers. Grand staircases, opulent dining rooms, and even a swimming pool were available for their enjoyment. Second-class accommodations, while less lavish, were still considered comfortable for the time. Third-class passengers, mainly immigrants, traveled in more basic but adequate conditions. The atmosphere on board was one of excitement and anticipation. Passengers marveled at the ship's size and elegance. They enjoyed the many amenities and looked forward to their destination. The first few days of the voyage passed without incident, with calm seas and clear skies. The Titanic was making good time, steaming towards New York. As the Titanic steamed westward, however, danger lurked beneath the surface. The North Atlantic was known for icebergs, particularly during the spring. These massive chunks of ice posed a significant threat to ships, even large ones like the Titanic. Warnings about icebergs were sent to the Titanic from other ships. These messages, however, were not all relayed to the ship's captain. Some were overlooked or dismissed, while others may have been delayed due to the communication systems of the time. On the night of April 14th, the Titanic sailed into an area known for icebergs. The sea was calm and the night sky was clear. Despite the warnings, the Titanic maintained a high speed, common practice at the time to maintain schedules. The crew, however, remained vigilant, scanning the horizon for any signs of danger. At 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, the unthinkable happened. The Titanic, traveling at speed, struck an iceberg on its starboard side. The impact, while not felt by everyone on board, was enough to cause significant damage below the waterline. Water began to flood into the ship's forward compartments. The crew quickly realized the gravity of the situation. The ship was taking on water faster than the pumps could remove it. Distress signals were sent out, and the order to abandon ship was given. Chaos and panic ensued as passengers and crew scrambled for lifeboats. There were not enough lifeboats for everyone on board, a tragic oversight that would cost many lives. Women and children were given priority, but even then, many were left behind. The Titanic sank beneath the waves at 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, just over 2.5 hours after the collision. Over 1,500 people perished in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The wreck of the Titanic remained lost for over 70 years. It lay 2.5 miles beneath the surface, a haunting reminder of the tragedy. In 1985, a joint American-French expedition finally located the wreck using sonar technology. The discovery of the Titanic captivated the world. Remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, captured the first images of the ship on the seabed. The wreck was broken in two, with the bow and stern sections lying a considerable distance apart. The ROVs explored the wreck site, documenting its condition and recovering artifacts. These artifacts, ranging from personal belongings to pieces of the ship itself, provided valuable insights into life on board the Titanic and the events surrounding its sinking. While the discovery of the wreck answered many questions, it also raised new ones. Theories and mysteries continue to surround the Titanic and its final moments. Some argue that the ship's high speed in icy waters contributed to the disaster. Others point to flaws in the ship's design or the actions of the crew. One enduring mystery is the lack of a clear response to the iceberg warnings. Why weren't all warnings relayed to the bridge? Was there a breakdown in communication or a failure to appreciate the danger? These questions continue to be debated. Another mystery surrounds the final moments of the sinking. Some survivors reported hearing explosions as the ship went down, while others did not. The cause of these explosions, if they indeed occurred, remains a subject of speculation. The sinking of the Titanic was a tragedy of immense proportions. It serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of safety at sea. The disaster led to significant changes in maritime regulations. These included requirements for sufficient lifeboats, improved communication systems, and the establishment of the International Ice Patrol to monitor iceberg activity. Beyond the practical lessons, the sinking of the Titanic also had a profound impact on society. It shattered the illusion of technological invincibility and highlighted the fragility of human life. The stories of heroism, sacrifice, and loss continue to resonate, reminding us of the importance of courage, compassion, and preparedness in the face of adversity. The Titanic has become more than just a shipwreck. It has entered the realm of legend, inspiring countless books, films, and documentaries. The story of the Titanic continues to fascinate people around the world, reminding us of the human capacity for both triumph and tragedy. The wreck site itself is now a protected memorial. Efforts are underway to preserve the site and its artifacts for future generations. These efforts aim to ensure that the memory of the Titanic and those who perished are never forgotten. The Titanic serves as a reminder of the human cost of complacency and the importance of learning from the past. The stories of the passengers and crew, their hopes and dreams, their courage and sacrifice continue to resonate. As we remember the Titanic, let us honor the memory of those who perished and strive to create a safer and more compassionate world.